Alright guys and gals, welcome on in. 2019 Topps Heritage Minor League. A little Heritage Draft, aka Heritage Draft, right? Alright, good to go. 4-case player break, 48 boxes. We're going to do cases 1 and 2 today. Case number 1 on this video. Case number 2 set for 5 p.m. Eastern, 2 p.m. Pacific. Link there in the chat. I'll also post it at the bottom. Once we get to the end of this case, and once again we will do a recap for this case as well as each individual case video as we get there. So if you need to index your hits in the future, do check out the last few minutes of each video. Alright, all good to go. Hope everyone had a good weekend out there. Let's get it going. And yeah, Donovan, shoot me a message on eBay, just because I always tell people things in the chat and 6 hours later I kind of forget sometimes, so that way give me a good record to make sure I get back to you on that one. And I've been looking to implement something where we can do that, get your guys' stuff graded. I just need to figure out exactly how much time that takes on our end, because as is, I would have to pay for the labor to get that processed on our end. So got to do a few dry runs and see how quick we can get that down, because obviously we don't want to inflate the cost on you guys any more than the cost of the grading as is. And the other fact is too, Donovan, I got to factor in we have to have something completed for the tracking, so that's where I'll get back to you. We'll get figure out something creative, but I do need to figure out the time it takes us to process those kinds of things, which isn't too much, but every now, you know, that's going to take at least a half hour, I imagine, on the guy's end to do. So we'll figure that out and hopefully take advantage of that, and hopefully get a bulk submission going for the group here as well. Okie dokie. Heritage Minor League Baseball, 1 auto, 1 mem per box. The goods. Let's see it. Good luck. A baseball box topper coming up. Mikey, how's it going, buddy? Good to have you aboard. Throw a little luck on those guys for you there. Singer, Marsh, Campitano, Raleigh. Got some good ones in there. Oh, nice one here. Jared Clinic box topper action. And off we go. Actually, I would gladly accept. Alright, good to go. 1, 2, 3, and then we got the inserts here. So a lot of these guys essentially are first year. I wish they would come up with a first year designation for Heritage Draft as well, or Heritage Minor League. Just to check real quick here. Odds, what are we looking at? Blues 1 to 25, flip stock 1 and 108. So we'll see 1. We're at 18. 1, sometimes 2 flip stocks in a case. Keep an eye out for those. Very short prints 1 and 6. Image variations are like 1 in a few cases there, as our missing name and officials. Yeah, okay, good. Keep an eye out on those. Nice, I like these Sporting News All-Stars. Joe Adele. Make your pro debut. Get 2 of these per box, so we're going to have 48 of those for that spot. I mean, 48. 96, excuse me. My math is a little off. In total there. These are split up evenly among the players, 3 players. If we've got a parallel, we'll do random at the end here, so do stay tuned. But these are split up. Any odd card out goes to the league leader. So say there's 22. Each would get 7. League leader would get the extra one out. Kind of how it goes. Joey Bart action. So 1 auto, 1 mem. Usually see 1 to 2 parallels per box as well. And a lot of these are nicely centered too. That's the thing I noticed. I opened a couple of boxes, and like I was like, man, I got a lot of cards here that I would consider for grading. Oh, okay, perfect. Then most of the hits, like you said, then are upside down, which makes it a lot easier when you run into it. Obviously, something's a little out of place. Sure. As such, Brewer Hicklin, blue parallel here, a little Kansas City Royals for you there. And yeah, he had his first Bowman in this year's release. So 21 of 99. So that's where I wouldn't mind if they came up with like a first heritage or a first minor league heritage designation or something of that nature. Kind of like how they did that with the pro debut, right? The pro debut logo for the first year guys. All right, on the board. There's our relic coming up. Thanks. A little Bruiser, Gratterall, quarter relic, 1970 mint quarter, black parallel here, 28 out of 50. All right. On the board, and we've got auto incoming as well. So for the price point, this stuff's pretty fun and not too much risk in it really. At the price point, you get an auto, get a relic, a bunch of good little prospects. Nolan Jones, high number short print. We're just going to keep all those in there as well. Pro debut, number 2 there. Beer. Oh, very cool. Yeah, between all the good, see, Julio Rodriguez, there's a first. Between all the good rookies and Marquez, he's a tough hit in Bowman Chrome. Nice Wander there as well. And there. So I'm going to set aside here on a count request here so I can give a specific count on at least Mr. Franco here, give you guys an idea. Some guys have, some guys will have base card plus the Sporting News version, so you'll have a higher count on some players here, but try to give you an idea at least through the first case on what the count's looking like on him there. Okay. And Paul, I saw your message there, bud. We'll get back to you. I'm going to set Faedo aside for you. I did get your message, and I did verify he somehow did not get listed there. So I'm going to set him aside for you and then figure out something on that one for you. You just add on the shipping difference and we'll call it on that one. There you go. Nice Jared Clinic. Flip stock action, I believe, right? Yeah. Flipper. Nice flipper. And there you go. Let's see if we can compare it to, yeah. So, well, it's tougher to see in the but darker blue, glossier white for sure. And then you have the textural difference on the front there. Cool deal. Congrats. Flip stocks are to 5, right? So seeing what, couple per, about 1 in every 108 packs, that's very limited production there. They really didn't make too much of this, well, compared to like everything else, right? Montera's a short print, yeah. Ginger Guard. And auto. Here we go. Good luck. Owen Miller. Little San Diego prospect action. Just a touch of white on the top edge there. And little top corner. Yeah, next year's Heritage is gonna, it's gonna be tough. It's got the black borders built in next year, so it's gonna be hard to get some gems out of that next year, I think. But it's gonna make the gems, I think, that much more desired. On the board. Congrats. All right, box number 2. Coming up. Let's try to give you a little walkthrough on some of the players in the first box there. So it was Kalenic box topper and Kalenic flip stock in that first box. Congrats, player. Owen Miller auto action, Real 1. I'm gonna forget. They are designated, yeah, designated as Real 1 autos there. So those are always nice. Real 1 prospect autos. That's weird. David Lowe. Or Nate Lowe. David Lowe. On the board. Seth Beer. Woodpeckers. Fresh on the scene. Insert. Dude is ripped. Yeah, good to see the off-season conditioning work holding up there. Ronnie Mauricio base. That was a short print. Relic coming up. Little Bobby Dahlbeck Clubhouse Collection Game Used Jersey Relic on the board. Little Portland Sea Dogs action. Gorman, number 1. Bo Bichette, high number short print. Looks like a fun park. Looks like an amusement park almost. A lot of good names. Julio Pablo, Luis Robert. Louis Robert. No, Fabian base. Freudis. Owen Miller. We already got a relic. Is this a relic auto? Wow. Double relic. Yeah, we got the Bobby Dahlbeck. Alright. Not a bad one, though, here. How about that? Little Louis Robert. Orange. Clubhouse Collection 25 out of 25. That's a solid little hit there. And that looks pretty well centered on the back there. You might want to send this one in. I'm not sure how to gauge the front on these. I got to look at a few more. But yeah, looks like a pretty sharp card there. Congrats. Lucan. Yeah, the checklist is really good, at least on the base. Didn't get everyone that would like to see on maybe the autos, but a pretty strong auto checklist. But I hear you there. Would have been, wow, would have been just another step. No, well, this product would be a little. If he did have an auto, I guarantee you boxes would be a couple dollars more at the very least. So. Look at that. Base. Luis Garcia. Oh. Todd, you got a little Lubab? Lubab? Morales. Okay, right off the top here, what have we here? Given it looks like just a base card, not a flip stock. I'm gonna set them aside just to make sure it's not a variation, but I do believe it's just a base card there. But it was upside down, so I'm gonna sleeve it and compare with the next AJ puck that I pulled just to make sure there's no kind of variation going on. It's got the same code, but awkward that it's upside down there. Indicates like it's a hit, but I don't think it is. So we'll double back to the AJ puck there. Mystery. Adbert, high number. Timmy. Auto, real one auto, Mr. Kisner on the board. Cool. Congrats on this one. So we got Owen Miller black to 50, Kisner in box number 2. Number 3. There you go, a little Wander box topper action. Alright, so we can add to that. So, just to verify, set the puck aside there. Base. Real quick inspection here. Yeah. No, I think it's a base card, definitely. Okay, I'll buy it. Or tops is bad, right? That was upside down. Normally the hit's going to be in the middle of the pack. It's kind of weird that it was on the top, or upside down was on top. Gorman. Base. Mateo Gil, blue, out of 99. And congrats. He's a first-year guy, right? Yeah, he was in his first Bowman Auto this year. Blue Bob. Brady Singer, high number short print. Auto number 3 early on here, Carlos Cortez. Yeah, he was in draft. I haven't seen him in much since, but on the board here. Congrats. Freudis. And as such, I know I've told the guys that these base cards are a lot of the value and the grading potential, so they know to be very, very delicate. These heritage cards have more resilient, thicker stock, but still, they know to be careful with the base as far as a lot of this is gradable. Base. Goldschmidt happens. Gotta get a shirt like that. Base. And the thing with the Heritage Minor League cards is that if, like, say, like Seth Beer, for instance, they don't have that major league affiliation or uniform, so the Heritage Minor League cards kind of follow a player. Nico's a short print. Wander base. Wander. Yeah, seems like you get both of them right behind each other in the packs on the Wander sequence there. Wow, back to back. Can I get my phone on this? Please. Okay, looks like we might have a series going on our hands then. Warren, looking for some Lux action for you, sir. Clubhouse Collection game used. A little Sully. Matthias on the board. Wilmington Blue Rocks. These right here. And yeah, that one's nicely centered on the back here too for a nice relic. Not sure how they gauge the fronts. Again, I gotta check on more of those. It's always nice having an example on eBay to go off of, right? You can pop up and look at a PSA or a BGS 95 and kind of, if it's a good enough picture, use that as a reference to kind of gauge how your card might grade if you're not sure on the centering or something. Pache, he's a high number. Do you see what, 6 every 6? So 3 high numbers every box, 36 high numbers in a case. All right. Box number 4 coming up. Coming at you. Hey, Mr. Juan. How's it going? Good, sir. Not a problem, man. I'm glad I had something that came to mind. Not always do I have something that kind of works out in that front. And I just came across the Perez auto, too. So I was like, you know what? I think you might appreciate it a little bit more on that front. So always welcome there, good sir. Julio Pablo Martinez on the board. That's a pretty cool hat. Yeah, I gotta get me some of these minor league hats or jerseys. Some of them are a little out there, but some of them are pretty cool. And this is a good way to kind of get a good look at everyone. Eric Padrino, or Pardino. I always say it backwards there. Pardino. On the board. A blue parallel out of 99. Sully, he's a high number, isn't he? Yeah, high number, Sully. T-Swag on the board, Real One Auto, and Travis Swaggerty. Little Buccos prospect action. There we go. All right, see if we can add to that for you. Julio Rodriguez. Gold coming up. Gold parallel. Or, let's throw my foot upside down. What do we got here? Yeah, alright. Franklin Perez. Gold out of 50 on these, right? Or are these to 10? To 15. Okay, my bad. I spoke on that. What's blue? Is it red then? Red to 50? Okay. 3 out of 15. There you go. Nice little parallel on the board. What are the odds on these guys? 1 in 162, so just within a case there. Looks like about 1 per case on these. Racing is a high number. We'll get all the high numbers top loaded as well. Probably only looking at a few of those. Thank you for the assist on that one, Mikey. And Esteban. Clubhouse Collection Blue. 33 out of 99. On the board for the Florial spot. Austin Riley. Gorman. Looking for some action on Mr. Gorman for you, sir. The Tortugas. Gotta get Astudillo, one of those jerseys. Black pack box number 4, case number 1. Fortis. Alright, box number 5. Give it up. Super box stopper. Super baseball box stopper. Hey, there you go. A little Gorman action on the box topper side here. What a polite looking stance that is. Yeah, Redbird fans should be excited. Throw him into the lineup. Well, probably not immediately next year, but probably get a taste of some action next year, no doubt. I mean, he was a high school. Guess probably needs a little more double A seasoning. Kisner, high number. To get the auto on him just earlier. J-Rod. Wander. And probably have the other one somewhere attached along one of these packs. Timmy, Fantastic Feats. There it is. Cabron Hayes, Clubhouse Collection Blue. Game used jersey relic 30 out of 99. On the board. Oh, Dustin May. Yeah, Twins fans should be stoked. Lewis, Royce Lewis, Alex Kirilloff. Those are going to be nice additions into that lineup in the near future here. Drew Waters, black border out of 50. On the board. 18 out of 50 on this one. Gore base. Last pack of box number 5, case number 1. I should have our auto, yeah? Oh, there you go. Little Nico on the board. Cool deal. All right, box number 6 coming up. Hey, Mr. Raoul. How's it going, good sir? Not too shabby, nothing too crazy. A couple of solid autos on the board here. I'll get you caught up real quickly. Through 5 here, we got Nico Horner, Swag, Carlos Cortez, Andrew Kisner, and Owen Miller on the black border to 50 on the Real One autos. Relics, Hayes to 99, Floreal, Matias base, Louis Robert to 25, nice one there, Bobby D, and then quarter relic Gratterall out of 50. Yes. Nice little action. Jared Kalenic flip stock out of 5. Franklin Perez out of 15 to 99 on the Blues here. And Waters black out of 50. Well, that's a little tour around the first 5 boxes there. Casey Mize, box topper, on the board. Sorry about that, man. I was gonna say I'm not sure who's got what. So I do apologize on that front. Sorry you didn't get that one. And right off the bat here, Jesus Luzardo, another flip stock. So there you go. Every 108 packs. So right, them's favorable odds. Didn't produce a gazillion cases of this stuff, thankfully. And there you go. Nice flipper. Luzardo on the board. So we got Kalenic and Luzardo so far. Cool deal. Figured we could see see 2 of them probably at 108, 1 and 108. I don't think we'll see a third, but who knows? Well, who knows, right? They might, the way we kind of get away from currency we might be on digital currency soon, and cash currency might become a thing of, a little more collectible down the road. I'm just kind of guessing there. I have no idea. But Evan White, black border, Clubhouse Collection, Amy's jersey relic out of 50 on this one. Like, is that real money? Oh my God, I haven't seen real money in like. I think it'll get to that point. And hell, in times of times of trouble, you can always crack it open for the money that it's worth, right? Wouldn't advise that. Just a heads up, a little bit of white scuff on the edge, window edge there on the Evan White, but nothing too crazy. Yeah, he's a high number short print by Mata. Raul, I got most of the Padres. Well, see if we can put some action on the board for you, good sir. Oh, cool deal, Mr. Todd. Little mail day action. I know that. I kind of go through my mail kind of like on a weekly basis too. Base. There you go. A little real one auto. Seth Beer on the board. Couple solid ones there. Nico Horner in the last box. Beer on this one. And see if we can add to that for you. Kisner, high number. Yeah, to get him earlier. Royce. Base. Morehan. Timmy. Oh, Kristen Robinson. Blue border out of 99. $81 out of 99. Congrats. Last pack of box number 6. Case number 1. Tristan Pompey. Did we just get double auto? We did. We got 2 autos in this one. 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes. All right. Gladly accept. And hopefully the sorting machine kind of broke or something here. We end up with like double autos out of the case for once. If that would happen, that would be nice. Hopefully not at the expense of other cases not having autos though. Usually seems to happen. I mean, if there's a surplus somewhere, that means someone or some other boxes probably might have got shorted. So don't intend or hope for that, but all right, we'll keep an eye on that. Tristan Pompey on the board as well. Super Baseball box topper. Julio Pablo Martinez. Did we not get him just earlier? We did, I think, right? Because I was looking at his hat. Yeah. All right, there's your second. 2 JPM. Yeah, JPM. JPM box toppers. All right. Wander, fresh on the scene, insert. We'll set them aside. At least give you guys a count on the Wander spot. So that should hold pretty consistent to other base spots. Holy smokes. Christian Javier. That is our third flip stock. Oh yeah, there you go. All right, on the board, Christian Javier. I guess we can get more than 2 in a case. And very nice that they are upside down, because they are kind of tough to catch at times. If you're opening a lot of it, you can get kind of tough to catch them if they're not upside down, so I love that inclusion. Pache, high number. Wander base. Hey John, how is it going? Good, sir. Hope you're having a good Monday out there. Hope you had a good weekend. Miguel Amaya on the board. A real 1 auto. And another pretty solid one here. Cool deal. Congrats. Wander, Sporting News. Base. More gore, please. One of these is a short print, right? Advert, high number. Yeah, the nice thing about these is that a lot of these guys have had first Bowmans within the last year. So essentially, first year card, which is nice. Not a lot of second year, third year guys in the product. There are some, but some of the better names, but a lot of first year guys, which is always nice. They carry a little better premium, obviously. Well, that's where I wouldn't mind a little designation on the guys that are, right? A little first heritage or something. Jordan on board. Little Clubhouse Collection game used jersey relic. Cool deal. Looks pretty good. Base. We are going to do a recap, John. If you're just joining, I'm going to do a recap at the end of this case, so at the end of each individual case as well. So do stay tuned here. We'll go over pretty much all of our autos. Three flip stocks, 2 now. Kalenic, who's the other one in between? Lizardo and Christian Javier. Nico, another high number. Hey, Mr. Rob. I hear you, brother. I was hanging on last night. Long weekend, so I certainly hear you there, man. I'm kind of like trying to stay awake before. I mean, auctions end kind of relatively early on West Coast here, but I'm still kind of like fighting it as well. So I can only imagine on the East Coast there. Like, I put myself in your guys' shoes and, like, you know, so I understand if you guys are a little late to the party on that respect. Not expecting you guys to stay up till midnight to get payments in or anything like that. Hey, Renee. Glad to have you aboard. And no Anthony Siegler of note yet. I know we got some base cards and some of those fresh on the scene inserts. I've seen a couple of those. But no Siegler action yet here. So, let's see if we can get you on the board. Double check to make sure I'm not misspoken. Yes. But a good amount of base, and the base does carry a good potential in this product, so that's a real nice cushion. Kind of a built-in cushion. Casey Mize on this one. Certainly hope to plug away a few parallels and or autos for you. And right off the bat, O'Neal Cruz, blue out of 99. I feel like we've got a Marauder. Did we not pull a Marauder parallel? No? That must have been an auto. Yeah, it was his teammate. Schwag, sorry. Alright. O'Neal Cruz on this one, 22 out of 99. Congrats. Peace. Well, a lot of love out there. It's got to go somewhere, right? He's young, promising enough. But yeah, I hear you. Nate Pearson did have a bit of a mishap or misstep on the second year there for Mr. Garcia. Dundee? Where is it? Dunedin Blue Jays. All right. On the board, big fastball. I think his stuff will play well. Of course, I said that about Dodgers prospect, that Cuban kid, Yadier Alvarez, and well, if you can't get it over the plate, it doesn't matter how hard you can throw it. So, yeah, velocity isn't everything. Buddy Reed, he is a high number. First buddy I've seen here. Tebow. Base. Over high number? No, base. Oh, sorry, you missed him on that one, Rob. Nick Gordon, high number. Base. Let's see our autograph coming up here. And holy smokes. Bruiser Gratterall. This is another flip stock? It sure is. Wow. It's our fourth flip stock. 180, like 216 packs in a case. Alright. Gladly accept to keep them coming. Yeah, it is a flip stock just by the textural difference on the back there. I'm trying to make sure one's not a variation, but no, that's... Holy smokes, yeah. Andres Jimenez, high number. There he is. Renee. Well, ask and ye shall receive, apparently. Well, I know you were kind of asking, but you're kind of politely inquiring. Well, there you go. Politely inquire and ye shall receive. Anthony Siegler, Real One Auto on the board. Very nice. Politely imply and thou shall receive. Well, cool deal. See if we can add to this for you now. And Wander. Space. Alright. Box number 9. Case number 1 coming up. Yeah, I really was thinking about that the other night, actually, too. Where the card's pen would be with Jordan Hicks still healthy, and would be pretty formidable. Yeah, 100 plus in late innings never hurts. Big Preston. Yeah, in a few minutes, clear stuff out. Yeah, bring the double tray because the tray is heavy. We'll swap it. Oh yeah. Yeah, it's a little bulky one here. Just tuck them out of sight. Well, not a problem. Perfect timing on that one. Kalenic box topper number 2. We did get him earlier. Did get a flip stock on him as well here, so a couple of hits on the Kalenic side. Be nice to add an auto as well. Rodriguez. Another Wander here. Dustin May, blue, out of 99. On the board. I'll take a count on the Wander Franco base as well at the end of the case here. So it should give you guys an idea, at least on your base spots should be pretty similar as far as base counts go. Base. Minus the high number short prints, obviously, as those are 3 per box. Jordan Groshans on the board. Well, real 1 auto. And congrats here. Another hitting prospect that Jay's got coming. Sorry, a little off there. Alright, congrats on this one. And see if we can add to that for you. Lewis too, something to really look forward to for Mariners fans. Quite an impressive September you did put up there, and good to see it too with all his injuries and setbacks. That'll be a good story heading into next year. Wander, fresh on the scene. Diosdado Arias, black of 50. Dio on the board. 37 out of 50. Congrats. And for being a black border, that's pretty clean. Ooh, red 101 would be nice. What are the odds on those? Curious, as we did pull a gold. Esteban, doubling up on the Clubhouse Collection relics here. Would we get a blue to 99 on him earlier? The standard version here. Congrats. Red 1 in 2391, so about 2,400 packs. It's about 20 cases, just under maybe about 20 cases. 18, 19. That's not too bad. Let's see if we can run into one. Timmy. Julio Rodriguez, fresh on the scene. Sully, high number. Oh, box number 10 coming up. Ronnie on the board. Mauricio action. Johnny, thank you, good sir. See if we can get you some action coming up on him here. Cardi, Freudis. Vidal Brujan on the board. Black border to 50. Just a touch of white on that top corner, but that's almost from a miscut. A little bit of a dog ear on that, so it's not too much actually on the corner, so it's not too bad. 34 out of 50 on this one. Buddy Reed, high number. Yeah. There he is. Whoa, took him a few times on this one here, buddy. Sorry about that. Brock Deathridge, 2.0 there. Give it a second try there. You know, be careful on these. I've actually had a card that I sent in that was graded like this. I can't remember who it was though. But it came back as possible not authentic because they thought it was retraced or something. I'm like, oh gosh. Anyway, that might be a little issue there. In that situation, I would PSA that one and not try to do an auto grade on that one, because that's centered pretty nicely there, at least pretty, a little right to left, but pretty decent overall minus that one. I would avoid auto authentication on that one if you're going to grade it. Beer. I should have put Wenzel Perez right behind him. Beer and pretzel. No. Wander. And Sporting News. Jumbo shrimp. Clubhouse Collection, Luis Robert. Doubling up, got the orange, 25 out of 25. Add the base here. All right, on the board, relic-wise. So we get you some parallels and or some auto action. There we go. Nick Gordon, high number. Last pack out of box number 10, case number 1. Again, we're going to do a recap at the end of this case. And I'll post the link again for case number 2, set to begin bottom of the hour here, 5 p.m. Eastern, 2 p.m. Pacific. Box number 11. Nate Lowe, one more time, doubling up on the box toppers. Congrats on those. Let's see if we can get you some parallel action on the board as well. Fantastic Feats, Wander Franco. Coin Relic. Nickel. Nolan Jones on the board here. Cleveland Indian prospect action. Mint 1970 nickel. These are numbered out of 99. Yes, 14 out of 99. Congrats. We got the Bruiser Gratterall quarter to 50 earlier. It's our second coin relic. Gordon. Base. Montero, high number. Bell Harris. Base. Nolan Jones, high number. She got the coin relic as well. Looking for our autograph in this box. I should see a parallel as well. That's what I've seen before. A couple of these Siegler fresh on the scenes as well. On those for you there, Renee. Let's see if we can get you a nice parallel or 3 here. Casey Golden on the board. Is that Colorado Rockies? .41 out of 99. Yeah, it's got some good power numbers already going up there. All right, on the board. And 2 more packs, sorry. And looking for our autographs still here. No, Bo Bichette though, high number. And off to, coming up, Rylan Bannon on the board. And congrats on this one here. Yeah, him and Kramer. And there's another component to that trade as well, but not too bad there. Like, get some results out of those guys. Box number 12. We'll do a recap right at the end of this box here, and then I'll post the link one more time. Actually, I'll do it here for you, so you don't have to wait for me. 2 p.m. Pacific, 5 p.m. Eastern on that one. We'll reset, get ready for that. Pretty much hold the same schedule for tomorrow's case 3 and 4. Pick it back up tomorrow, noon Pacific, 3 p.m. Eastern for case number 3. And same format, 5 p.m. Eastern for case number 4 tomorrow. Bryce Terang, box top action on this one. Congrats. The Mountain Vibe, Rocky Mountain Vibes. Good vibrations. Base. St. Louis. Yeah, he's got a live auto too. They had autos and redemptions.
And then he's on.
He's going to be the all-American spot because he doesn't have. Yeah, yeah. Andres Jimenez, blue parallel here out of 99. Rumble Ponies. .51 of a 99. Pretty clean copy. Base. Ronaldo Hernandez, high number. Short print, whichever way you want to go on those. Oh, well, there we go. Nice little dual auto here. That's cool. All right, we'll have to figure this one out, but we'll get till tomorrow. We'll see if you guys can work something out, or if you want to random this one off. Beautiful. Nice on-card dual. Casey Mize and Matt Liberatore. 3 out of 20. That's a pretty cool little hit there. I'm assuming that's owned by 2 different owners, in which case we'll give it till tomorrow. If you guys want to message or just try to work something out with the other buyer, we can slow it down and then you guys can figure something there. Cool deal. What are the odds on these things? 1 in 20, 367, so just under 2,400 packs. So yeah, that's a nice little almost a 20 keys hit there. Very nice. All right, Mr. Mize and Libertor. We'll figure that one out for you, fellas. Nice. Owen Gorman, Fantastic Beats. Indeed, yeah, nice little tough hit there. I'll have to check ownership for those, but we got till tomorrow on that one, so we'll see what they would like to do. If you guys want to message me on eBay, I can get you guys each other's email if you want to try to buy out the other or try to work something out so each buyer gets something as opposed to an all or nothing proposition. Base K-Bear, he's got to be a high number. Yeah, I haven't seen him. And now we have Gorman base. Luis Robert. Clubhouse Collection game used Cabron Hayes on this one. Congrats. Kevin Biggio, he's got to be a high number. Yeah, he is as well. Alrighty, last pack of box, or case number 1, I should say. Recap coming up. Case number 2, link in the chat. We'll get that one going here in just about a half an hour. Alright, well, let's start with the autos here. Well, we started the case with a parallel, and we ended the case with a parallel. In between, we had our base autos there. Congrats, Casey Mize, Matt Libertor, dual auto on card 3 out of 20. Solid hit here. Owen Miller, real one black parallel auto 34 out of 50. And our base autos here from case number 1. Rylan Bannon on the real one autos here. Brock Deathridge, Groshans, Siegler, Swaggerty, Amaya, Pompey, Seth Beer, Nico Horner, Carlos Cortez, Andrew Kisner. Did have one extra auto. We did get an extra base auto in there. It was the Pompey in one of those boxes. So ended up with 13 autos, right? 4, 8, 11, 12, 13. Yeah, 13 autos in that case. So cool deal. Relics. Let's separate the numbered from the base here. A couple of coin relics in this case as well. (1970) mint quarter relic, Bruiser Gratterall, 28 out of 50 on the quarter relics here. And Nolan Jones on the 1970 mint nickel relic, 14 out of 99. Real Clubhouse Collection jersey relics, orange, 25 of 25, Luis Robert. Congrats. Black out of 50, Evan White. couple of blues out of 99, Esteban and Brian Hayes. And standard Clubhouse Collection relics, Bobby Dahlbeck, Sully, Jordan, Nate Pearson, Esteban, Luis Robert, Brian Hayes. Parallels, and got some flip stock action here. A lot of flip stock action, actually. Okay, flip stocks, number to 5, and 4 of them here. Definitely beat the odds there. Kalenic, Lazardo, Christian Javier, Bruiser Gradall. Congrats. Franklin Perez, gold out of 15 on these. 3 of 15. 3 blacks out of 50. Drew Waters, Diosbel Arias, Vidal Brujan. Old bandit stealing there. Like that one. Blues out of 99. We had 3, we had 6, we had 8 of them. Brewer Hecklin, Mateo Gill, Pardino, Kristen Robinson, O'Neal Cruz, Dustin May, Casey Golden, Andres Jimenez on those. Covered. Wander Tracker. Let's just take a look here to give you guys an idea how the base might fall. On the base, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I'm going to say anywhere between 6 and 8 on the base is what you should expect per case. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So, or just about 7 per, if that's exact there. 2 fresh on the scene per case, it looks like, and 1 fantastic feats per case if you guys have, if your player has those. So 7 times 4 should see about 28 on the base count, plus or minus. We'll see how the other counts accumulate here over the next case. Those there. Alright, well that's going to wrap it up for case number 1. We'll be back here in just a bit to do case number 2. Do appreciate everyone hanging out, watching the breaks here. Oops, don't tell me. Cool deal. I'm going to reset and we'll be back in just a bit.